Can I walk into a fire station and ask to see the trucks? As a former police fire dispatcher, I can safely say that the guys on shift wouldn't have any problem giving you a quick tour. However, I do agree with the other comment about going to a formal station tour. Then you get the chance to get real up close with the apparatus. Bring a young child with you. Tell them the child is interested in the trucks. Next episode: where to get a young child. Fire stations often have events where you can tour the station including trucks. So, easiest option is to look up the next event in a station close to you. In my area they are called Touch a Truck events and happen all summer. Dude, I want to fucking do this too. Are we just supposed to not be curious about awesome stuff when we get older? I asked once and they thought I had autism. They kept asking where I live, my name, and where my parents were, and I was like, I just like fire trucks, and I live by myself. I was having an ice cream one day on the bench right next to a firehouse. One of the volunteers saw me looking at the truck, and I just asked if I can take a pic with the truck. He said sure and literally showed me the whole station, truck inside and outside, showed me the pole, and even let me wear his helmet. Great memories. Current full-time firefighter medic in a mid-sized suburban California department. We're a public service agency. We're here to serve you. See on down. But remember, this isn't just a fire station, it's a firehouse. We live here for days at a time. Keeping that in mind, there are certain niceties you do well to consider. We have a schedule that includes chores, PT, cooking, eating, cleaning after meals, drills, meetings, special projects, showers, downtime, and bed. All of which are frequently disturbed rescheduled due to running calls. So your best is to call down to your local firehouse and ask if there's a good time to stop by sometime in the near future. Call between 8 a.m. and 1130 or between 3 and 5 p.m. Also ask which station has more than one rig. Sure, going to see an engine is cool, but would you rather go to a station that has an engine and a truck and a hazmat and a battalion chief? Feel free to ask any more questions, but that's my advice actually lying in my bunk at work and looking forward to going home in the morning. Totally, just don't slide down their pole uninvited. If they are not busy, they'd probably be fine with it. If they are busy, ask when a good time would be. Wear a helmet and have your mom take you. Volunteer stations might not be staffed all the time. Career stations would, but they could be tied up with training. As others have said, call ahead to try to schedule a visit. Especially as a taxpayer, they should see it as reasonable to show you around. I used to be a volunteer firefighter years ago. I flew home to visit my folks and saw a sign in front of their nearest station announcing the arrival of a new engine and asking for donations. I popped in during bingo one night and asked to see it. Got a few odd-looking old for a moment, but they gladly showed me what they bought. On the way out, I gave them a small donation. At first, the guy tried to refuse it. He may have thought I was trying to give it to him, but when I mentioned the sign out front, he clued in quickly. I had mentioned that my folks lived in the district and he asked who they were. Within a day, one of the chiefs who was friends with my parents sent his thanks for the donation. So yes, they really do love showing off what they have. Me laughing seeing a grown-ass man getting to sit in the fire truck, whilst me a 34-yo grown-ass man low-key jealous lol. Take a walk over when they are outside washing the trucks and say hello. They'll let you look around. Sure, go ask, tell them you are interested in being a firefighter. A town nearby to me recently had a series of adult field trips. One was exactly this. Yes, call the fire department and just ask. The worst they can say is no. If you have the time, you could sign up to be a volunteer. My station has always been happy to have visitors from the community. We just renovated our station and we like to show it off, especially since our community helped pay for it. But check if your local station is career or volunteer. The majority of American fire stations are volunteer, meaning there isn't always somebody there all the time. I'm not sure how the career volunteer staffing breaks down in other countries though. Don't ask us, just call the fire station the NON emergency line.